The 17th heading into the 18th of August 2021. Let's talk about the tropics out here in the Western Pacific. That is Tropical Depression 18W, not very pretty. Over the past 24 hours, you can just see this pass by Guam. Brought some gusty conditions out there, 20-30 miles per hour, nothing crazy. Definitely some showers, and he still has that lingering inflow behind it, but right now, this storm, very disorganized. By the way, if you like these updates, follow us on Patreon. I'll put a link for that down below. And follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Plus, Western Pacific Weather on Facebook and Twitter as well. All right, so here's our system. One more look at that satellite imagery. We do have some convection flaring up along the western side of it, but there's so much dry air. Plus, there's plenty of shear off towards the north. But this has been just getting pummeled by the Tut over the last few days, and it's just been shearing it apart. It just could not get that low-level circulation, enough convection, and enough flare-up. The low-level circulation has been there. It's been there since it crossed the international date line. It just hasn't had everything else to accompany it. Thus, it's been remaining at this tropical depression intensity. Did bring messy weather into Guam. There was the expectation this would go to a typhoon, but since JTWC has backed off a bit on that forecast, not only a bit, they've actually issued their final warnings. Quite a different change. And you know, their forecast was a lot based on the fact that this could intensify after it passed by Guam. And I still think there is a remote possibility there, but it's definitely pretty low at this time that this is going to strengthen and do anything more than a tropical depression, tropical storm intensity. But, you know, we're going to keep a close eye on that because, as we know, the Philippine Sea does have a tendency to surprise us. Take a look at the spaghetti plots. You know, spaghetti plots are pretty, and it does give us a general idea of where this is going to go, but it doesn't tell you intensity or impacts or influence. And at least at this time, most of the guidance keeps those intensity pretty low. I mean, this just kind of shows a big blob of moisture. I had to manually plot this on here, by the way, just kind of showing you where this is going to be because no warnings out on it either. But showing that tracking towards the north and west, staying towards the east of the Philippines. So very low chance it's going to impact the Philippines directly, even as a tropical wave or a tropical low. That's because we have the WestPac high back towards the north. And remember, this is just going to kind of hug that and run along the southwestern periphery of it. So eventually it could be nearing Taiwan over towards Okinawa. Some messy weather as we go ahead through Sunday and into Monday. Now, I do think as it moves off into that direction, it will enhance that monsoonal flow just a bit. So if you're out here across Region 1, expect some increase in showers even over towards Manila as well as we go ahead through Monday, Tuesday, and also into Wednesday. So for sure, something worth watching here. All right, taking a look ahead though, really, this is a forecast for the Philippines. Here's our little tropical low coming off like that. And then you have that flow that's going to start to kick up as you go ahead into Saturday over towards Sunday. Until that happens, afternoon showers, especially along the western seaboards, even down towards Visayas as well. But you see this is by this Wednesday over towards Thursday, basic afternoon showers kind of taking place, not till next week until you start to see that influence. All right, the main points, minimal impacts on Guam. Still worth watching, though, in that extended forecast as it could strengthen, and we have that slight enhanced monsoon in the Philippines. Like I said, it is not going to be a repeat of Lupit or Marinay or anything like that out here, but increase in showers. That's the key thing. For those in Okinawa, let's watch it. I think it's worth watching. But at least at this point, I'm not screaming typhoon. All right. Bangkok, boy, oh boy. If you like thunderstorms, Bangkok's the place to be, or Taiwan, or Thailand, for that matter. Afternoon storms continue to dominate. Manila, looking at those thunderstorms locally, not as widespread as back towards Bangkok, but they are still there. Some of those could be heavier, especially as we go ahead through Thursday into Friday, locally heavy showers. Taipei got cloudy conditions with some rain, and in the Naha, some rain at times, but overall, through the start of your weekend, it's actually going to be looking pretty nice. Temperatures into the low 30s, so we're talking about 80s out there. Back towards Japan, well, we're going to be looking at mostly cloudy skies, at least a little bit of a break from those absolutely destructive amount of rainfall into Tokyo at least, but back towards Western Japan, it's not too much of a break. Actually, it's been pretty rough out there. Anyways, that is all for today. Like I said, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Plus, you can check out our Patreon page. These are all the legends who have been helping out there, and not only helping out, but making these videos that much more possible. And I truly, truly, truly cannot thank you guys enough. It really means a lot that you have been helping out and making these videos. Anyways, that is all for today. Ooh, that stopped right in the middle. Like I said, follow me on all these social media platforms. The key thing, as always, is stay safe out there. I say that at the end of all my videos, but I truly mean it. Anyways, this is going to be my last green screen video for a week. I'm going to go up in the mountains and climb some mountains, so... yeah, you follow me on these social media platforms, you'll see where I am, and I'll fill you guys in on what I'm about. But I am going to try to post, quick videos. I'm going to still have the graphic package to be able to tap into it, so I am going to try to post updates, especially if this storm does start to re-intensify. But I'm happy that it's weakened, because at least now I'm not going to be, off of the out of the picture while there's a typhoon. So that's some good news. Anyways, that's just a quick life update. I'll post more on that later. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.